Hi, my name is Ed Diaz, and today I'm going to show you how to install ARX expansion boards on the Roland Fantom G. We're going to install the ARX 01, the drum card, which is going to allow you to graphically edit your drums and customize them like you never have been able to do before on a keyboard workstation. And the other one is ARX 03, the brass card. You've never heard brass like this. This is a totally different kind of technology made specifically for the Roland Fantom G series. So I'm going to show you how to install them. It's very easy to do, and I think you're going to love it. So let's get started. Okay, remember, put your Fantom G on a nice work surface, able to work, and make sure and put a pillow under it so when you flip the unit over, you won't damage it. So let's go ahead and flip this Fantom G over so we can begin installation of the expansion boards. Now that we have our Fantom G flipped over and on a pillow, I'm going to unscrew these 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now on this one, remember, I'm not going to unscrew it all the way, so that way I can bring the panel around. So let's get these unscrewed. And now that I've unscrewed these 5 screws, I'm going to just loosen this one in the corner. Now that this one has been loosened, I can easily move the panel cover over and have room to install my expansion boards. Now that the Fantom is opened up, it's ready to install the ARX expansion boards. First one we're going to install is ARX 01, and that's this expansion board here. Now if we take a look, there's little slots here, and I know there's one here that's hard to see, and there's little latches here. Just line them up with the holes here, and you see this little piece right here. If we turn this over, you'll see there it is right there. So we just grab the expansion board and just fit it in the little slots, and the little hole should line up. It should snap right in. Good. And now just push it down firmly until these clips lock. So you just heard one, and there's the other. Now let's install the second expansion board ARX 03. Same thing, same procedure. Just line up the little clips right here and just give it a light push. And now this little black piece should line up with this one. And now let's just put it in and push down firmly until we hear a little click. And now with the other one. Great. Now the expansion boards are physically installed in the Fantom. So now let's go ahead and close up the lid. Now that the expansion boards are actually physically installed inside the Fantom G, let's grab the lid and get it ready to seal it back up. So remember, I left this screw in, but now I'm going to screw the holes in kind of a diamond type pattern. So I'm going to tighten this one, then the one over here, then the one over here, then this one, and this one. Okay? And don't tighten them all the way at first. Just get the screws started, and then we'll tighten them up once all the screws are completely in. So I'm going to get the screws in here going. So now that we have the expansion boards physically installed, let's plug in our Fantom and turn it on. The Fantom will give you some on-screen prompts as to fully install these expansion boards. So just follow the instructions. Really easy. On the first power-up of the Fantom G after you physically installed the expansion boards, this install menu screen is going to appear. All you have to do is press F8 to execute so it can fully install the expansion boards inside the Fantom G system. And as it says, never turn off the power until this process has been completed. So let's go ahead and do this process. F8, execute. And this will just take a little bit. It's actually reading inside the slots. the expansion board slots and install it in the Fantom. So go get you something to drink. Once this process has been completed, the Fantom will prompt you. It says completed, please power off. So do not power off until you get this prompt here, until the Fantom G tells you. So now I'm going to turn it off, wait a couple of seconds, and now I'll power on my Fantom G with the newly installed ARX expansion boards. Now let's access the expansion boards. Look just to the right of the screen. You're going to see the two expansion boards buttons. So we installed the drums on expansion board 1, and we installed the horns, or the brass, on expansion board 2. So let's go ahead and access the drums. Press this, and now you see this great window comes up with some great So as you see, installing the expansion boards is not too tough at all. It's very easy. So I encourage you to go out, check out these expansion boards, ARX 01 for the drums or ARX 03 for the brass. The ARX 01 drums is by far one of my favorite expansion boards out. So you got to go check this out if you're doing any kind of beats. And once again, if you're working with horn arrangements, maybe in college or in live band performances where you cannot afford a real sounding horn section, this one is worth its weight in gold. So go check them out. They're available everywhere. The ARX expansion board series for the Fantom G. Thanks, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.